if you will teach yourself to look a person right in the eye, it does two things. First of all, it is now that conscious trigger to yourself of, oh, I want to really do this. I really want to connect with that person. How many of your competitors are doing a better job of doing conscious attention than you are? In a normal networking event with 100 people, we have 100 sellers and no buyers. I want you to be able to describe your business in 7 words. How many of you have ever asked a customer, may I help you? Come on, be honest now. That's too bad. My background is in marketing, advertising, management consulting, and so I have a little background in terms of doing things in business. But primarily, we formed an organization called Tell Me a Good Story is the name of our nonprofit. We formed it about 2 years ago. And our mission as an organization is to teach and encourage people to have more quality face-to-face communication. So today what I want to teach you is, these are basic communication skills really when you get down to the heart of it. And so everything that I teach you today you can use not only in your business but certainly in your personal life and with your coworkers and anybody that you're going to interact with. Well, one of the first things I want to teach you about is I want to teach you the difference between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. Now, your conscious mind, science knows this, is a linear processor. You can literally consciously think about one thing at a time. Now, I know that we all think that we are great at multitasking, and we are, but it is not our conscious mind that does that for us. It is our subconscious mind. Now, some of you have heard this example before, but let me give it to you because I think it's a way that you can start to relate to what I'm saying is, how many of you have gotten into your car to drive to an event like this, to go to the office, to go to the store, to go home, and 5 or 10 minutes later found yourself there only to realize you have no conscious memory of the trip in between? Okay, everybody holds their hands up. Yep. That is the power of your subconscious mind. You have trained your subconscious to basically run about 99% of your life. I'm going to start off with an experiment. There's paper and pencil on all the tables, so make sure you have a piece to write. We're going to do a little experiment here to start. If you experience these things, you're more likely to take it in and do something with it. What I want you to do is when I say go, I want you to stand up. I want you to pair up with a person, preferably somebody that you don't know. I want you to face them, and I want you to say, my name is, what your name is. I was born in, what it is. The other person repeats and sit down. Everybody got it? Go. All right. How many of you think you got the person's name? Most of you. Okay. How many of you think you got the place that they were born? Most of you. Okay, cool. Now we get to the hard stuff. How many of you, the person that you met, made direct eye contact with you? Most. Write down the color of their eyes. Now I can see from all these sheepish grins on the face that most of you haven't got a clue. You know, it's like, I looked the person right in the eye, but now he asked me what color their eyes was, and I think I'm a pretty good communicator, but no, I really don't have a clue. Please understand, I'm not critiquing you. I'm bringing it to your conscious attention, the difference here. The other thing that your subconscious mind does is that it is a filter for your conscious mind. Because your subconscious is sitting back there going all the time, 24 hours a day, by the way. Let me give you another example of how your subconscious filters things out. We pretty much, every one of you yesterday saw 10,000 advertisements. So there's roughly 20 of you here in the room. You saw probably in the neighborhood of 200,000 ads yesterday. I want you very quickly for me name 3 that you saw.
Your electrician. Anderson Windows. Oh, the bug people. When they're on the windows on their car.
Okay, so you can stop. You saw 200,000 ads yesterday, and we're up to not quite 5 so far. Your customers and prospects' minds work the same way. And right now, you are one of the 10,000 advertisements. How many of you go to networking events? Everybody hold up your hands. You're at one today. How's that working for you? Whoa, I got a big Now, he's the only person to verbalize it, but I can tell you that I watched the physical reaction of most of you, and it was the same thing. So let's do another little question here real quick. How many of you go to a networking event with the specific purpose of finding somebody to buy something from? Whoa, no hands up. How many of you go to a networking event with at least the hope of finding somebody who will buy something from you? Okay, so what we have here is in a normal networking event with 100 people, we have 100 sellers and no buyers. So we'll all get up and give our 30-second elevator speeches. And then you'll know me and you'll love me. You'll want to do business. How's that working for you? Personal opinion. I think the 30-second elevator speech and having everybody get up and do it is the single biggest waste of time that was invented in the business world. Why? Because I know how people's subconscious minds work. And when you leave today, you will too. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to be able to describe your business in 7 words. And the bad news is I'm going to make it even worse. I'm going to tell you what the first 3 words are. You only get 4 more to fill in. I help people. I help people. Those are the first 3 words.
So are you saying to combine this with the eye contact business? Is that what you're talking about?
Absolutely. Room full of 40 people, 100 people in the room. Pick one. Pick one that in your early circulating, you think that might be the one today. So when you get up and give your 30-second elevator speech, give it to that one. If they're not looking at you, pick another one real quick. You ever go out to a networking event and you're standing there talking to someone and then they're doing one of these numbers?
Yeah.
I can tell you their subconscious tuned you out. They may be still standing there courteously, but they might as well be talking to the wall. You need to understand that your subconscious mind is totally judgmental. What is the primary concern of your subconscious mind? Your safety and protection. It is evaluating everything as good, bad, or irrelevant. When you walk in the door, my subconscious mind saw you. I have already made a subconscious evaluation of you before you ever open your mouth. How many of you have ever asked a customer, may I help you? Come on, be honest now. That's too bad.
Oh, I can help you.
The first automated response from the subconscious to may I help you is no. So you have already plugged into their mind a negative thought of no that you now have to overcome. How may I help you? You know, you picture the booths at a big event like this, and you got an aisle of booths here, and then there's the walkway, and then you got an aisle of booths, and then that repeats, right? Okay? All right. When people go through those events, they are making a decision whether to come to your booth from 30 feet away. Because as we walk down through the aisle, unless you have something very specifically you're going to, which most of us don't, this is your field of vision as you see it. And so you're generally watching at about these corners to see what catches your eye. I saw you, I saw how you looked, I saw how you're standing, I saw that you're actually standing there reading a book, working on your computer, putzing around with something else. I saw that you're standing there talking to one of your cohorts. In none of those did you make eye contact with me. Eye contact starts 30 feet away, but not if your head's down here. I do not want a lot of traffic to my booth. I only want people who are quality. Because if I have people like the other vendors, friends, co-workers, and some stuff, and they're standing in front of my booth taking up space, and here comes a potential customer. So here you were spending a whole lot of time with people who have absolutely no interest or intention to buy something from you, taking up space in front of your booth that prevented you from talking to the quality prospect that was walking by. Face-to-face. All right, so we don't always get face-to-face, or we have to do something else before we get face-to-face. Emails or phone call, all right? Can you do these same things on the phone, in an email? The answer is yes. It's just a little harder. Can you tell when you're talking to somebody on the phone when they're also doing something else?
Yeah.
Our subconscious minds know that in a heartbeat. How does that make you feel?
Like they don't care.
I'm not the full focus of their intention. Did you ever stop to think that the word customer has as its base the word custom? Now, if you look up the word custom, you're going to find a definition of unique, one of a kind, unusual, special. Custom, unique. The stupidest phrase that was ever come up in manufacturing for business is one size fits all. How many of you can name a company that has one size fits all in its advertising? Yeah, I don't see too many hands going up. All right, how about the phrase, have it your way?
Burger King.
Whoa, okay, let's see. One of the three names that I remember doing something special to me said, have it my way. What do you say to your customers and prospects that is, have it your way? And it is so easy to differentiate yourselves from the competition, I can't tell you. I mean, it is so easy. It really is. But you have to practice it.